Yeah, good afternoon. It's Jock here, as you probably checked out at the beginning of the video. What we're going to do today is I'm going to cook a roast forequarter of hogget. Hogget, as opposed to lamb, is a little bit stronger but cheaper and quite fatty. So I've got this forequarter here, as you can see, quite a bit of fat on it. And we're just going to remove some of that fat before we put it in the pan. See that? Just cut that away. You've got to watch your fingers. There's a big chunk in here under the leg and the armpit. There we have. We've got the ribs, which we're just going to. Looking good. And this is a shank, what they call a shank. So we're just going to do that as well in the roasting dish. We've got the roasting dish, I've got the oven on. And now we're going to prep this. All I'm going to do, so we're going to put it in the pan here, and we're going to put, don't be scared of salt. If you're scared of salt, this is not the show for you. Okay. We're going to give it a good dosing of salt. The pan there, we're going to do the same with the shank. Plenty of salt. And black pepper. Oopsie. Cover it in black pepper. We leave that off to the right. And that way. What one would do, I used to have a coffee grinder, one of those little box coffee grinder things, and I used to do my black pepper and that, but it fell apart. It's got a little drawer, you might know the ones. Then you can have plenty of freshly ground black pepper on cob, which I use a lot of. And now our shank. Salt, pepper and sugar are the basis of basically everything I cook. Very little in the herb line. We're not going to put any herbs in here at all. We are going to, however, we're going to give it a good sprinkle of sugar. This will help to caramelize the bottom for the gravy. It will give us a nice rich brown sauce. Sugar helps to do that. So by the time the salt, pepper and sugar break down, we'll be, so we can start the cooking, roasting process off. I'm going to put some water in the bottom of the pan, just to get a bit of steam going. And there we are. We're just going to, now we'll probably not have to look at that for an hour and a half without even looking at it. So if you've got any chores to do, you've got an hour and a half. I've got the oven set here at 200, which I'm going to leave in there for about 5 minutes at 200 and maybe turn it down to 180. And then we can relax for an hour and a half, have a few drinks, tell some more lies, and there we go. Now here we are, hour and a half later. We're just going to take that meat out of the oven. We're going to have a look at it, check it out, and let's have a look what we've got. Oh yes, looking lovely. Looking lovely. I think we'll take the shank out. It's definitely done. Look at that. Beautiful, lovely. Sauce on the bottom. Oh, divine, divine. Oops, we don't need fork. So we're just going to put that back in for another 20 minutes. And I think we'll add, at this stage we'll just pour a little bit of water in, just to stop it burning. And back in the oven for another 20 minutes. And we'll check back then. Oops. This is the sort of thing that happens. The legs found a life of its own. There you go. And this part here is generally the chef's pleasure. So it gets hidden away. There we go. We'll check in another 20 minutes. Okay, here we are. We're going to take the meat out and transfer it. This is what's left of the shank, by the way. Didn't last long. A little bit left. Now we're going to take this lovely, well done, when I say well done I mean cooked to perfection, and we're going to transfer it onto a plate here. Look at that. That needs another good half hour in there on its own to crunch up. We're going to save what's in here, which is some of the rib cages come away, and we've got a lovely, we're going to get rid of all the fat off the top which has come out of the thing. We're going to, and keep the nice tacky stuff at the bottom. So we'll put this back in the oven at a lower heat, down to 150, no, 170, down to 170. We'll just let that sit in there, and that can sit in there for while you're doing your vegetables and the rest of your bits and pieces. Yeah, and we're just going to pour this fat off and save that for making the gravy. And that's about it really for today. We'll show you more in the future. Bye.